Dweebs! Thank you for clicking on this video. Make sure you watch to the end. Today, I'm going to be talking about probably my favorite fight throughout Wano is Law and Kid versus Big Mom. There's a lot with this fight that we discovered. Now, we don't know when Kid awakened his Devil Fruit, but he's been in the New World way longer than Luffy and Law have, so maybe after Kaido ripped his arm off, took him and Killer as captives in Wano is probably when he awakened his Devil Fruit. There's a couple things about this fight I personally love that made it my favorite fight. First off, I want to start off by saying, if you don't understand Law's awakened ability, let me explain it, and this is why it's my favorite. His awakened ability, Karoom. I'm going to be saying it like that the whole time, so if you don't like that. Karoom is basically knife room. That's what it stands for. But he can adhere a miniature room to his weapons that allows him to extend the weapon or stretch it. If you guys watch Bleach, you know who Gin is. It's kind of like Gin ability, where he can make it as long as he can, as long as he possibly wants. Pause. And it can bypass anything that's solid, any foreign solid object. It can bypass that. Kids, if you guys want to explain just a little bit of Kids' awakened ability. Now, a sign, it allows him to magnetize properties to any foreign object, whether it's solid, it could be anything. It doesn't matter if it's metallic or not magnetic. It doesn't matter. He can assign polarity to anything. So that's why when you guys seen him fighting Big Mom, he put an S on her head and an N on the building. Polar opposites attract. North Pole and South Pole attracts each other. So that's how Big Mom got squished by that building. The reason why I love this fight so much because Law and Kid hate each other. They do not like each other. They despise each other. They want to kill each other. But they knew in order to the Big Mom is so powerful, they knew the only way to stop her is to work together. These two guys were fighting Big Mom this whole entire time, tired, out of no stamina up, nothing. After Kid uses a sign ability, Law comes in and starts throwing, like, flipping between the rock and him, like, teleporting in his room. He just going back and forth, cutting Big Mom. I was like, that is so cool. The way they animated him, like, switching between the rock and himself, switching back, switching positions. It was well animated. I really respect that. I also like Kid's Punk Gibson. Like like a lot of people don't like Kid. I feel like Kid is one of the strongest characters. Like, he was going all out for Big Mom. Like he was trying to take her down. He's using his assign ability, which is really cool, and he just made her magnetic to every metal thing around her, and completely destroyed the palace. Like the whole thing, the pillars from the castle, just going straight towards Big Mom, just everything. Like he used everything he could. The teamwork that it took for them to take Big Mom down is impeccable. Like they had to work together. There was no other way of beating her. That was like, okay, let's just work together. It kind of reminded me of when Sanji and Zoro worked together during the filler arc, the Davy back fight. They had to work together to win the match. That's kind of how it felt like to me during this fight. And I always like seeing that between characters. The ending of the fight with freaking Law uses Kroom. He used tact to flip the building on Big Mom after she summoned that Mercy, the woman thing that was hammering down on Kid. Used tact, put the building, slammed it on her, jumped up, used Kroom, put the miniature room on his sword, extended it down all the way from Wano, from Onigashima, all the way down to the floor of Wano, to the unawakened volcano down in the core of the earth. I think he used Anastasia. I forgot what he used, but he shocked Big Mom, and she was still there. And then Kid came in and blasting her, and she was still like, "Bro, I'm not going down without no fight." She tried to use life or death and was trying to basically stall, and Law had a thought. He was like, bro, my brother Cortisone, RP, my boy, but his ability to be quiet, use the quiet fruit. He was like, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna use that for him. Basically, use his room to eliminate elements within, and that's how he was able to make Big Mom not be able to use her voice sound. He eliminated the element K rooms. It's Kroom. They end up winning the fight. Like, she couldn't say anything. The girl monster wizard thing couldn't hear her, couldn't help her. She couldn't use life or death anymore because she couldn't speak, and she ended up losing the fight. Now, don't get me wrong, the Luffy versus Kaido fight is probably my favorite. I also loved King versus Zoro, as well as Queen versus Sanji. All those fights were good, but I have to say, hands down, Law and Kid versus Big Mom is my favorite One Piece fight. Thank you for watching this video. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. See y'all in the next one. Uploading every day. I'm going to be in this area like this, talking to you guys. This is going to be my new thing. Every day you're going to see upload from me. If you want to see me talk about more One Piece characters and their abilities, let me know in the comments. I do have a Law ability video explained. Go check that out. But I'll see you guys in the next one.